Hey guys, this is the Rank here, and this is a serious rant. Now, I know some of my other videos were kind of serious, but this one is something that's a bit touchy, and you can put it in the comment section below if you've had this experience or if you're the same color as me. But still, I'm going to be talking about racist cops. Excuse me, racist cops. Yep. Now, racist cops are just basically police who like to harass and beat up black people for no reason, yet they let the but yet they let somebody white go. Like really? Like why? How are you going to let somebody white go? And here's the thing. It was this picture on Facebook that I saw a long time ago, about like 3 weeks ago, I think it was. Somebody somebody said, well, it was a video. Like, no, it was a picture of like one white woman, and under the picture says that she was drunk, had a baby on the roof of her car while driving, and the baby fell off. She gets probation. Probation. Really. And then it was another picture of a black woman, and under her picture it says that she left her kids in the car while she was at a job interview, and I'm pretty sure the windows were probably open so they could get some air. And I know it's not safe to let your kid in the car by himself because he might do God knows what. If you leave the keys in there, he drive off, then that is the most bad sign. But and they sent her to jail and took her kids away. Now let me get this straight. You're gonna let a black woman who tried to get a job, who was at a job interview and left her kids in the car with the windows open probably, but you're letting a white woman who had a baby on the roof of a car fall off and give her probation? What kind of sick stuff is that? And then it's cops beating up on poor black people for no reason. Why? Like, you're supposed to serve and protect, not serve and destroy. Like if you have one badge and one gun, you think that you can do anything to anybody you want. That is not legal. And you complain when somebody does something illegal, but the cops do the same stuff. The word serve and protect is there for a reason. Is that so people can feel safe? Is that what they tried to go for, just so they can make people safe? And they think that a large majority of black people cause crimes. White people do cause crimes, and they do try to be black. And I'm not even gonna get on that whole white people want to be black subject, but still, this is something that I had to address. And one of my friends, or my friend who knew this guy, he was harassed by the cops so many times that he had to move. He had to move. We were real close to him. He couldn't take it anymore. Like this would happen on a not so special occasion. Like if they were patrolling and stuff, they would be there just checking. Like really, there are white kids who do worse. And saying that and then they even try to say that all black people are murderers. Well, like there's always some notorious black murderer. What about Charles Manson? He was a notorious white murderer who had a badge. Oh, they put him away. Thank the Lord. But harassing somebody who doesn't do anything, it can be somebody that wears a hoodie, like if they wear a hoodie, or if they had their hood up, or if they're wearing something that's ghetto, or 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 not as close of dressing up as ghettoish or hoodish, they'll still harass you. They'll just put you on the car like this, like hard. They don't even do it gently. They just aggressively try to check you and maybe even push you around and stuff. What is the beef? I mean, really? They think that all white people are good, like they don't commit any crime. They commit crimes too. And especially since I've been down here, I've seen a lot more white murderers. Yes, a less of blacks. And I'm not trying to be racist, but this is just something that I have to get off my chest because this is criminal. You can't just beat up on any black person because they might look shady. But if they look like extremely shady and stuff, as if they're hiding some drugs or something, then I can see. But if it's somebody who doesn't have anything on them whatsoever, not even in their shoe or anything, don't harass them. Don't just pick on them. Because really, that's how a lot of cops are going to be off the force because of what they're doing. You can't just harass somebody just because that you're there. And some cops probably just join so they can harass any race that they hate. White people are not perfect. They are not perfect. This is not the 1700s anymore. This is 2014. This has to stop. And then they might even make fun of some black people just calling them a nigger and saying that all they eat is watermelons and KFC. Like they're touching on that stereotype. I don't eat that stuff because I don't want to be a stereotype. Never. Not ever. Just this whole thing. This whole thing about hating on another black person is just really. You're actually gonna pick on somebody just because they're black. What have they done to you? Just come on now. This is terrible. Just I've never seen anything like this in my life. Now, now I've heard stories that way back in the 90s it was way worse, like so worse that it makes some people that makes some people glad that they somewhat have it easy. Cause back then they did this to the point where you just want to throw a brick at their face, like an actual brick. Cause this is it gets me heated. And if a cop ever tried to harass me, I would have fought him. I don't care if I was in jail for a long time because and if you would want to know why I would fight that cop if he did that to me, it's called standing up for your rights. Because a lot of people are are shell shocked to stand up for what they believe in. I'm not. I'll speak anything that's on my mind. But really, just all you racist cops, just explain. What did black people do to you? Just what? Did they kill somebody close to your family? Did they look at you the wrong way? I mean, what? Just what? What is your reason? And some cops just join just so they can beat up on black people. And they make the words serve and protect totally obsolete. And when I say all cops are racist, there are a lot more, and it is some that's non. And for the black cops who like to harass white kids, yes, that's sort of payback for what they do to us. So when it all gets switched around, the white cops are going to be looking stupid that they're actually getting arrested by a black cop who they picked on for no reason, just because they just walked down the street with a friend or so and stuff. Especially in a nice neighborhood. It could even be somebody who's nice, not ghettoish at all, and they still get harassed. Just please, just stop. This is no laughing matter. This is the most serious I can be right now because I'm not laughing, and neither should you. Because this isn't a funny subject about somebody black getting picked on by white police officers. And it might be some racist people that might comment on this thing saying, hey, man, you nigga. Really. Just all of this has to stop. Nobody's that much of a stereotype, and you don't need to pick on somebody who hasn't done anything to you. It's just like something in school. Like cops are treating this like elementary or middle school, like they just picking on anybody, like a school bully. But just come on. And there are white kids who do bad stuff. They kill people, they beat up people, take everything that they have, probably even take their shoes. Yes, that happened. This started a long time ago, and it still happens in some areas of any state or city, anywhere. So I'm just gonna wrap this up because I don't want to just get really heated because I sound as calm as possible. I'm not trying to like get angry, but really, all you racist cops need to stop and do your job to serve and protect, not serve and disrupt. That's why I see a lot of Facebook posts saying describe the cops in one word. It was even police. Oh yes, we should get on the topic of bad cops. Second topic. Now bad cops, they're just like racist cops. They shoot anything on sight. They shot this old man in an ambush. They shot him. And the cop wasn't brought to justice. Why? He shot an innocent old man who had nothing. They just raided. It was even reported somebody shot a dog. Why are they letting this slide? This is not a normal thing. This doesn't happen every day 24/7. This is something that happens because of the police. Gosh, and I know there might be people who might scared to fess up or try to say this to Congress or anything, or try to stand up to them, but they're just shell shocked and afraid. You gotta break out of the shell and just demand justice, because this is criminal beyond any extent. Cause still the phrase serve and protect. When I see the word serve and protect, all I see is serve and disrupt. They should change that to serve and disrupt because that's what they do. They just serve and disrupt. They just really. Hold on. Just really. I hate racist cops and bad cops. We have a few in Detroit. So anyway, I'm just going to put this in a nutshell. So in a nutshell about racist cops, they like to beat up on black people because they like to think it's funny when it's not. It's no laughing matter. But if a black cop did that to a white person, then that would mean that's a call for revenge. Because we fight for what we do. And for all the bad cops out there who like to use their guns and stuff, wave it around thinking that you're going to help somebody, but you're not. But you'll help if it was something about your family, but not anybody else's family. This is what I have to say about some of the cops in general. This is what I have to say about racist cops. Just look, read them, and weep. This is what I gotta say about them. That's all I can say. Just really. And I don't care if someone might flag this video down and dislike this to oblivion to the point where I be on the news. I don't care. I just don't care. Because this is just something that I wanted to talk about, and you shouldn't have to hate on this subject. Just, God. Just, ugh. I'm just finished doing this video. Next video is going to be uploaded in a couple minutes. Once I get my stuff together. Anyway, this is the Rant Kid. Give me a recommendation on who you want me to rant on or any subject. and contact me on Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, and Tumblr for any suggestions and stuff, or to keep up to be updated with me. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and subscribe to my Rant Kid 2 channel, and that channel will be in the comment section below. I'm the Rant Kid, and screw the police.